Alright you guys, what is up? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy on a come up. We are outside, as you guys can see. It's a beautiful day outside. Not too cold, not too windy. Overall it's just a good day, you know, because yesterday, I don't know if you guys know, but yesterday was super windy and super cold, like to the point where my hands were literally like freezing. So today's better. And I just finished dropping off my last delivery. Right now we're in Best Buy, New York City. I'm outside, I'm on Dogma F12. I also got new tires. I'm testing out some brand new Gravel King tires. I got them at Bushwick Bike Shop. Shout out to Bushwick and shout out to Olosito for the hookup. Honestly, I'm testing it out on my road bike and it feels so good. Like honestly, like going off road and overall riding over anything like without any problems. So perfect. I got them in size 28, 700 by 28C, front and back, as you guys can see, looking real nice. Got the Gravel Kings 5K 28C, made in Japan, Pinarello tires. So if you guys are interested, they're called Pinarello tires. They come in different colors, but I got these in black. As you guys can see, it looks real nice. And I also have clearance, like perfect clearance. Like I could probably fit 32. I'm not too sure, but let me know in the comments. Overall, what do you guys think? Looking real nice. I was debating, I was like, should I get Gator Skin tires, Continentals, or should I just get Gravel King tires? Like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just get some Gravel King tires, test them out in the meantime, because if I'm gonna be riding here in NYC, or if you're planning on riding in NYC, you have to remember that the roads are messed up. And like for example, like you see like stuff like that, like there's gonna be like little cracks, little potholes, so you have to be careful with that, especially when you're riding a $10,000 bike. So yeah, I'm outside on my Dogma F12 looking real nice. It is 1:20 in the afternoon, November 12th. It's a Wednesday, and we're gonna go back to the hub, pick our second window. Hopefully they give us something light, but with that being said, if we got to get to it no matter what, because the more orders, the more money. So yeah, that's gonna do for you nobody but yourself. So yeah guys, enough talking. I'm strapped the GoPro on. I'm just gonna show you guys once again my brand new Gravel King tires. I like the threading on this thing. It looks real nice. Like honestly, like you could ride over anything without any problems. So yeah, got my gloves right here because sometimes it gets chilly out in the nighttime. And overall, I like this bike. I'm also riding Suicide right now. As you guys can see, I don't have the shoe clip on because I'm gonna be walking up the stairs and I want to be like struggling with the cleats. So just 1 2 3, I'm out. Anyways, I'm in love with the setup. It looks real nice. It was about time I get new tires because when I got this bike, the tires were used already, so I had to get new tires. So I got myself some Gravel King tires. Shout out to Gravel King for making some dope tires. If you guys want to cop some, you just check them out, because they're honestly nice. Like I'm not even sponsored by that, I'm just showing you guys, like real nice. So let's see how long it lasts me. Let's see how long these tires last me, starting from today until the end of the year. So hopefully everything's good, but like I said, I'm just gonna test them out and let you guys know how I feel about these Gravel King tires, because honestly, like for the meantime right now, it's doing so good and it looks real nice too. It looks aggressive. I just want to get new rims, so if you guys know a store or a website where I could get wheels, like I want to get some deep carbon wheels, for my road bike. So something like more like that, I mean, overall it looks real nice. I still got carbon wheels, Reynolds AR401, and that's about it. It's not that bad. I'm definitely going to keep these wheels when I get my new carbon wheels. These are going to be my training wheels, and then my racing carbon wheels are going to be my racing wheels. Also want to change my chain ring because right now I'm currently riding 48 35, and I want to put like a 50. What do you guys think? Anyways, I know I haven't been uploading like that, and you guys already know the reason why is because I don't want to keep uploading the same thing over and over. And sometimes also, like, there'll be days where it's just super cold to the point where like my camera just literally dies because it's just super cold out. Camera's just too cold. So yeah, if you guys follow my Instagram, I'll be posting there, I'll be active, so go follow me. We're almost at 19,000 followers. Yeah guys, I really love you guys and you guys motivate me a lot. Start traveling next year, so yeah, we gotta hustle, 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 and work hard, save up, invest in the things that's gonna benefit you in the long run. It is 1:23 in the afternoon. We just finished dropping off our last delivery. They gave us 16 in here in Best Buy, so we're gonna go back to Queens and see what kind of route they give us. It's crazy out here, you know, like with cars. So I'm gonna strap the GoPro on my chest and record on my way going over there and see what we get into, you know, because like I said, there's always something going on, you know. Like not too long ago, 3-4 days ago, like I got into this argument with this guy because he was like stalling in the middle of traffic. So I, like, you know how when you ride past by you just slap like the side of the car, so that's what I did, gentle and whatever. And he starts following me, and then to the point where I got to my drop off, he's like standing literally in front of me, and he's like, oh, you know, he's like, oh, what happens if I hit you, this and that. I was like, bro, yo, everything's on camera. So if you guys want to see the footage, like this video and comment down below, because I will really upload this video and show you guys, you know, how it's crazy out here. Like, you know, luckily I'm okay, so, you know, just gotta be on point, you know. Like these people be bugging, you know. Like he didn't do anything to me, he wanted to, but he didn't, you know. But, you know, just be careful out here, guys, you know, especially when you're tapping cars. Like that was honestly my lesson learned. Like I know I shouldn't be tapping cars, but it's like, bro, like just get out the way. Like how are you gonna be stalling driving and you just in the middle of the traffic? Like, come on, get out the way. But, you know, some people are just in the head, so you can't really do anything about that. Anyways, if you guys want to see the video, just comment down below. It's just hilarious. Like, anyways, we got on the Pina, like I said, looking real nice. If you guys want to see how it sounds, yes sir, looking real nice. So enough talking, I'm gonna strap the GoPro on and enjoy the ride. Crazy out here, so many cars, traffic, all that. Get a bike and you won't sit in traffic. I be bugging sometimes. I was doing a bunny hop My foot slipped off, but I caught myself. I'm not riding with the cleats on. Whew. You guys hear that little sound? That's my bottom bracket creaking. I have to get a new bottom bracket, which I'm gonna get tomorrow. Because when I got this bike, I've never changed the bottom bracket, so it's about time. Because I don't like that sound. Like, we just got to the hub. I'm gonna go to the store to get a bev because I'm dehydrated. Alright, you guys, welcome back. We're doing second window for capsule. We have 5 more deliveries left in Greenpoint, and then we have 11. And there you guys have it. Just finished dropping off my last delivery. It is 3:54. We did 15 deliveries. They send us out all the way to Greenpoint and to Queens. Right now, I'm at Sunnyside. We finished dropping up our last delivery. As you guys can see, we have the dog. Welcome back, you guys. It is part 2. Currently the next day. It is 3:14 in the afternoon, Thursday, November 13th. And we have 9 more deliveries left to go. Yesterday, I didn't really film too much because the weather was kind of off. And, you know, there wasn't really much to record. But today, as I'm dropping on my first orders for first window, I get into a little altercation with people, you know, like, shit is crazy, man. Like, whenever I don't film, something always goes down. So I'm gonna strap the GoPro on and, you know, continue with my drop-offs. I'm outside on the Dogma F12, currently testing out the Gravel King tires. As you guys can see, looking real nice. It was raining earlier, but it stopped, thank the Lord. So yeah, we're gonna continue with my drop-offs. And earlier when I went to go drop off one of my orders, I had an altercation with this one guy because I was holding the elevator with my bike. Like, make it make sense. How you gonna get mad because of that? Anyways, we don't condone that energy, you know. We outside in Bushwick, looking real nice. I'm gonna strap the GoPro on and continue with drop off, so sit back and enjoy the ride. No problem. In the afternoon, dropping off for ore. Never heard of that. Yep. Yes, sir. And sometimes you have to walk up the stairs. Something I really don't understand is that if you're getting your package delivered, why don't you come downstairs and meet me halfway at least? You know, make it more easier for both of us. Get into it. It is hot as a MF.
Communication is finished.
Let's go for a drop off our next. Hello.
Hi. Oh.
You guys, we have 4 more drop-offs left to go. We're in Bed-Stuy right now. Honestly, the worst place to be at to deliver anything, food, medication, whatever it is, you know. Honestly, the Bed-Stuy is not it, because there's always something going on, like with people driving, residential people, you know, like make it make sense, you know. Like that's why I don't like coming out here. No disrespect to anyone, it's just, you know, my preference. I'd rather work in Williamsburg or Bushwick or Queens, because it's less, you know, less problems, you know. You don't have to deal with people. You just give it to the doorman and that's it. But when you come out here, bro, you gotta be on your Q's and P's all the time, you know, because there's always gonna be that one person that don't know how to drive, that wants to bring you down, you know, because they're probably having a shitty day. So like earlier today, I'm in the elevator, I put my bag on the elevator so that way the elevator won't go down. And then I see the customer taking forever, and then our neighbor came out and was trying to get in the elevator, and he seen my bike. He was like, "Man, you serious?" He was just like, "Yo, like you shouldn't put your bike there, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Bro, honestly, like you shouldn't be mad about that, because you know I'm already here. Like we're both going down. You know, why are you making a big deal? You know, like." And they started commenting, started saying stuff like, "Oh, I work for a company, you just delivering little packages, making a little bit of money. Like, you don't even know who I am. Why you over here talking all this BS? Like, make it make sense." But anyway, we about to go drop off our next delivery. We have 4 more drop-offs, and then after we're done, I'll just talk a little bit about what happened and, you know, about the new gravel king tires, how smooth they feel. Honestly, I love these tires. Pretty amazing. Chelsea.
So much.
No problem. Thank you. Alright, I'm about to drop out my last delivery, so let's see what we get into right now. Oh my god. My last drop off. And there you guys have it. Just finished dropping out my last delivery. Light day today. Yeah, I wish I had my camera recording when that incident happened earlier today with the guy getting mad because I had my bike in the elevator. Like, what? Make it make sense, bro. You mad about that? Anyways, I gotta go back to the hub, drop off a fail, and then from there, probably get some grub. I'm not sure yet.